Hello! That took a lot of attempts. Every time I was creating a connection, it was dropping frames. We finally, on like attempt number, it took over 2 minutes of connecting to get one that wasn't dropping frames. But we're there, so welcome everybody. Hope you're having a great Thursday. I believe today's Thursday, yeah. We are back with some Diablo 2 Resurrected. We're going to continue our Chronicle run. Last run, not a whole lot of drops, but we did finish Farm the Ancients, and we did get 2 freaking epic drops with a Cham and a Jaw rune for the Jaeth Bear Enigma. So the Jaw was a huge find, and they were all within an hour of each other, or they were both within an hour of each other, so that was absolutely insane. Very exciting end. Today we're going to be doing Act 1. So we're going to be farming Blood Raven, the Countess, Andariel, Griswold, and the Smith. So we got several mini bosses and bosses we're going to be targeting. We'll probably also throw some pit in there. Maybe find some level 85 zones to grind to hopefully get some drops and go from there. So let me figure out what my Act 1 people are, because there were a few of them, just to make sure I don't miss anybody. Yeah, so Andariel, Bloodraven, Griswold, and the Smith are for the charms, and then obviously the Countess for the chance at runes, and just general killing for the high rune random drop chance. So, without further ado, we will get into it. Hell difficulty. Not too low. So we did learn that these dudes are absolutely insane. Compared to my normal melee guys, they go nuts. But I'm going to give my normal melee guys a little bit more time, play with them. Obviously, from our testing, the only ones that really seem kind of weak were the Abyss Knight and the Oblivion Knight. Though the Oblivion Knight does use a Decrepify Curse, which does stack. But we did lose our demon, and we got another one, and we ended up with a Hephaestus with Conviction and Cursed. So Cursed is, in my mind, a better deal for us than Decrepify. Cursed does more damage. Now I have a mod that makes these things all stack, so technically we could have both. I can't. But we're just gonna see what we get and go from there. And we'll just, every run we'll probably mix up the troops just to keep some variety going. So let's see, what runes do I need to upgrade? So I need to upgrade the round. Ooh, I can knock off the flawed skulls. That's nice. Throwing an Ort. That'll make me upgrade my Thools, which will make me upgrade my Alms and get a soul. Let me turn on my fan really quick. A little warm. Got the sun right there in the background. Hitting the window. Computer's been on all day. Let's see what we got. We got a bunch of stuff to sell. Soul can go in storage. Yeah. So all we need is like a Sur rune or a couple other runes, and we'll be very well set up to do. I moved my mic today, so I'm trying to reposition it. We'll be positioned to do some more runes for our charm, some more rune words, which will be really cool. And of course I'm full of gold, because when am I not? I wish there was an easy way to mod gold stash size. I know it's possible, but you have to have a DLL editor, and that's beyond what I'm willing to mess with. I'm just gonna gamble a little bit of everything. I've not had any luck with any of it. RNG's gonna strike, let it strike on anything. Though I wouldn't mind a Stone of Jordan. And I'm really focused. Like, I could get some better amulets for, you know, +2 warlock skills with magic find, but I really want the all skills because it helps boost my summon charms, helps boost all of these guys. They are indeed affected. And the auras I give myself through this, like +20 to battle orders, those are affected by plus all skills too. So plus all skills is significantly more valuable for me. Now this used to be the way to get a Stone of Jordan, I thought, or maybe you had to be Act 2. Can't remember where you had to be. Should probably look at some point. I'm just not too worried about it. If it's not unique, just not worried about it. Because I'm running magic finds really my focus, and I've got 2 perfect nagel rings, both socketed with perfect topazes, or not perfect, well yeah, they're perfect, with some topazes for magic find. I'm not gonna find better. I mean, I should be looking, I guess. I sold one that I didn't look at. Okay. That's better. Let's figure out who we want to grab. As you can see, my level 20 battle orders is actually level 31. So, yeah, pretty retarded. Me likey mucho. These guys are actually super overpowered. Never realized that. That whole bind people together so they take extra damage is fantastic. We're going to leave Corlick and them out of it for a little bit because they're very strong. Let's go with some... Since we're going to do long runs, we're going to summon some pretty big armies. But only full armies. These guys are almost useless. You know what? Give me just a second. I want to remove bone armor from them because they just sit there and spam cast it. I bet they're not terrible once that's gone. So let me just make that small change. It takes just a little bit of time. All I gotta do is edit 2 files, Monstats and skills. With those 2 files, I can quickly take that off of them. So I need to go here, freeze panes, data, filter, same thing over here, view, panes, filter, expand that, get down into summons. So these would be summon Doom Knights 2 and 3. Doom Knight Missile, yes. Mon Bone Armor, no, that's the one that's got to go away. Do that, save that there. On Mon Stats over here, go to our Mon Pets. Excuse me. So Doom Knight Pet 2 and 3, find them here. Doom Knight Missile, Monster Bone Armor. Nope. Cut all this. No, I should leave those there, just in case there's other settings. You go that. Let me go here. Yep, leave that there. And let me just monster bone armor. Yep, save this. From here, save this. Skills.txt and monstats.txt. Copy those. Copy. Go to my Diablo 2. Data global Excel. Paste. Replace the files. Now I have to restart Diablo real quick. That takes just a second here. So we'll save and exit. Because I really do think that they could be viable if they're just not sitting there trying to spam a skill. Like they don't have the same AI for some reason. When you encounter them in the world as enemies, they cast it at a reasonable time, like when they take damage. But as pets, they just sit there and just spam cast the crap. Which makes them useless. So let's see. We're just going to roll with those two and see how that changes it. So let's go to hell. Then we're in Act 1. We're not going to roll with them forever. But we're going to give them a shot and see how these guys do. Let me get more mana first. 11 of those, 11 of these. Ooh, we got cold ones. And fire. They're supposed to alternate. I'm not sure what dictates the randomness of it. It's fine. We definitely want to get these guys. They're awesome. Let's see. Let's just go outside and see how they do. Just like this. Yeah, I mean, it seems like they're done significantly better. They're actually casting stuff. I don't mind if they cast a bunch of decrepifies, but as long as they're throwing out the rest of their skills. It's kind of funny their bone spirits don't track. Oh, that looks significantly better. Holy bone spirit travels, Batman. I'm here for that. Soul Room, not bad. At some point I lost my map for hell. Clearly doing what I needed it to do now. Holy crap, yeah, that fixed them. That fixed them, ladies and gentlemen. We have fixed the frickin' Oblivion Knights and Abyss Knights. Let's watch this chaos here. I mean, their damage isn't insane, but they're doing it. And with Decrepify, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm not casting anything to help him out. Now, my guy's lightning enchanted. He's actually proccing lightning shards off of him. I didn't think he was going to do that. That's extra awesome. Yeah, these guys are mowing it down today. Okay. So, let's start helping them out a little bit, speed some things up. Full helm, this will be Dusk Deep. Yep. Starting to get to where I know most of the drops. Not all of them. And sometimes it's, you know, there's 2 or 3 for that armor type or weapon type, so some guesses may be incorrect. But yeah, that's viable enough. So let's get an army going. Let's get a crazy army going. It's just why not? Oh, and I read an article, options. If I turn off VSync, supposedly that helps with the blizzard from these guys. I don't know where VSync is. Vertical sync, this right here. They said cap it at like 60 to 120, so let's just go 120. And we'll see if that does anything. Alright, so where was that? That was at Moonlords. Got all my Moonlords. Won't be the biggest army I can summon, but probably will be the biggest army I would summon. Already got those two up. These are the lag creators. These guys are really strong with their meteor. Like the fire they leave on the ground does a lot of damage. Obviously the lightning guys. Alright. Tell me that's not ridiculous. Well, let's obviously let's buff them all up, yeah. Because why not? OP as fuck. Right, so who's the first guy? Stony Field. Let's go for the Smith. So we have to find all these again. Oh yeah, the blizzard's behaving much better so far. I expect with this many minions, just stuff is just gonna melt. Like I might actually have trouble keeping up with some of it. Yeah, I mean, they're just absolutely wrecking everything. Hilarious. I love it. I won't normally run with this many, but I just wanted to try it for once. Just see what it looks like. Usually one guy's in here by now. Hopefully he's doing alright today. We were playing last night, had some fun with 7 Days to Die. Got a little heated, but had a good time. Would do it again. A little bit of PvP action, which was nice. Definitely a raindrop. Shout out to him. Got the first player kill. At which point and it was me. He killed me. And then I respawned right next to him and shot him in the back for a pretty cheesy kill. And a low of me to do that. But they got me back. One guy definitely got me back. Stole my vehicle. Shot me in the back. All fair. Lots of fun. Good times at Ridgemont. At this point, I'm just trying to keep up with what they're killing. Just make sure they're not leaving loot. practically just screen wiping everything on L's player 8. Funny. Funny and glorious at the same time. I only say that because it took a lot of effort to get them, to get all the charms. Like, it was some grinding, but it's paying off nicely. Oh wow, that's super close. That's gonna make this part of the run nice. Make sure nobody's dropping anything useful. I'm just looking for the Smith to drop his charm wherever he is. Not Smith, sorry. Griswold. There's his charm. That's really all we're looking for here, but we'll just go ahead and kill some of the elite packs, see if we get anything good. We do need one more set amulet. It's been resistant to dropping. I can mark Griswold off my list now, but I'll wait to do that, because I'll get a couple of them this run here. There is some bases I'm looking for as I close in on Ja'ith Bear Enigma. I don't know that the bases I want will drop off of these guys, so I think they have to be a treasure class 87 monster, which is only the 85 zones, and this is a 76 zone. It's all good though. We won't go through this extensive clearing every time. And it's kind of fun to watch. Alright, so we got Griswold. Now we need to go to, I guess the Countess would be next. And this is a terrorized zone, so it's level 6, only 69. That's kind of sad. Oh no, it's terrorized to 96. Look at that, they're dropping level 96 to 98. So I could get anything out of here. Blizzard does seem to be slowing down. Look at those Worldstone shards. Blizzard does seem to be lagging a little bit. I wish they'd optimized it better. So I don't tend to run with them all the time anymore. As they got higher level, their Blizzard just covers the whole screen and lasts so long. Love to see the high version of that. Looking for some greaves to upgrade my spirit boots. And everything's just getting obliterated. I'm down for that. The last thing we'll do, man, I'm getting a lot of XP here, okay. See what they mean by the best XP 95 plus is Terror Zones. Oh, I didn't do Blood Raven either. Shit. It's fine. We'll get to her. You know, I'm checking everything. I need my Vigorlicious so I can run around real fast. That'd be nice. Mind if I grab another experience shrine? Terrorized zone's about to leave. Get as much of them killed as we can. Less than ideal unless I can teleport across the river, which I probably could. Do a blop flap. There she is. Okay. Not the worst spot. Like I said, if we can teleport across the river, should be fine. No big deal. It's funny, I don't think I've cast a single spell outside of just buffing. They're doing all the killing right now. Which I love. Like I've said it before, my favorite class is the Summon Necro. This mod lets me play like a beefed up Summon Necro, so it's a little ridiculous, so I'll be honest. I didn't even have to learn how to play the Necro or the Warlock very well. Like I know the Warlock has some complex strategies. I haven't had to deal with them. Like consuming your minions to get the debuffs and all that stuff. Between the Summon Any Monster mod and the Enhanced Mercenary, who comes with meditation and lower resist, kind of had it fairly easy. All the tanks I could need. And the lower resist and magic mana. I shouldn't pick that up. I'm not worried about that low. Excuse me. I'm surprised one guy didn't come by today. That was a good hit. Most of the time you don't get much worthwhile. One of the videos I watched, you know, they recommend going through and killing a lot of things because you get a lot of ghosts down here, and ghosts do have a higher chance to drop runes compared to other monsters. So it's not a bad strategy to kind of come through and kill ghosts. So I know what we're doing. As we re-explore the map. These things here are high rune, comparatively high rune table drops, or high rune drop chance. Ooh. Another pool rune. Do what I mean? I don't know that it was a ghost that dropped it, but we're having pretty good luck with runes here. And a pool is not too low. Out of 33 runes, it's level 21. It's the upper end of what the Countess can drop. But you can only drop 3 runes that are higher than that. So, yeah, I think the video is spot on accurate. It's a viable strategy to kill and clear as you're going down. Which is always the case. You know, the more stuff you kill, the more chance for drops there is. I think barrels really net much. Sometimes the barrel acts like a chest. Most of the time they just explode in your face. That's so many monsters, holy crap. I'm broken. Field my army. Higher rune, it's not bad. Some people say, you know, hit the super chest in here and armor racks and whatnot. I don't know how much I need that. I'm just here for the runes. Nistrine for me, Countess, huh? Shale. Weak sauce. Alright, so let's go find... Where's Blood Raven? She's off of the first waypoint, isn't she? Cold Plains? Well, I keep doing that. Yeah, I'm looking for the graveyard. She's off this waypoint. I want to see if she's any good. She didn't look all that fancy in the files. That doesn't mean they're not, because the guys from the Ancients didn't look all that fancy either, but they freaking ended up being amazing because their AI is super aggressive. Be sure that's Berserker's Hauberk. Yeah, all these minions is definitely chugging the computer. It's just a poorly optimized game. Especially Blizzard. Blizzard's the problem. It's like a gnome spell that causes problems. Especially when you got 11 people casting screen-wide Blizzards. So, can't fault my computer for being like, hey, what the hell? Always check the bases. Yep. Burial grounds. This is where we want to be. Now I want to say these tombs are level 85. So while we're farming here, while we're trying to get her charm, we can hop down and hit those mausoleums. Yep, she dropped her charm right there. Blood Raven. Nothing but love for you. Nothing but love. So yeah, so let's see. I think the mausoleum here, yeah, level 85. This 85 zone. For anything and everything. Anything and everything can. Unique Chris, pretty sure we've seen this before. I think it's the J10 Doe. It is. Nothing too fancy there. Too many people in the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Overton Magic Fund. I've got several of those at this point. Where's resist 30? Same as everybody else. Now see, that's what I'm talking about. 3D demon skills already socketed with +3. Already socketed, ready to go for a rune word. That's what we're talking about. And I think I'd prefer Chaos. I think I've got one Chaos and several demon ones now. Yeah, this one's Chaos. That one will have to go away. That one's Demon. Demon, Demon, Demon. Several demons. They're all Chaos, my damage would go through the roof. Tyrant Club. demon then? Seems like we've seen it. We already know where those are gonna go. I could even put two souls together. I don't have enough rows to do that. Just organizing, that's all. Base. Okay. Not a great one. Dang, lots of bases. Gosh. Holy crap. Base city right there. Water to life, 3 sockets. Get shape-shifting skills for druids. Water to life's not terrible. It's not great. Not by itself, and I have one already in the storage. There's just lots to kill here. I mean, that blizzard is still going. It's crazy. Let's see what this ground charm is here. Warcry, 3 Warcries, faster hit recovery. Could have been good for a barb. Just like a shell barb or something. This is Eisenhorst or Griswold's? Leglaws. Can't remember which sword is whose. Lots of runes. Low level runes, but still lots of runes. Okay, well that was that. I'm curious if both tombs are level 85. Like are both good farming zones. Yeah, I guess that's it. A couple barrels in here. I don't see any bases I want. I'm trying to pay attention to them. Let's see, what's the best way out here? I need to go up. I need to go up this hallway over here. Let's see if the other dungeon is a good one. I mean, for me, for level 85 plus farming, I would just, I'm not a big fan of the pit. I would just go, Goldstone Keep. Every time. What's up, board? Guy, I am cheesing the PvE big time. You cheese the bosses, I'll cheese everything else. I got so many freaking minions, it's ridiculous. How are you today? Good, good. Same here. One guy's kind of MIA today, so I hope he's alright. It's kind of funny because I think you sent a message, like your Twitch going live message, and it said, I like Magic the Gathering. And I was like, oh, I love Magic the Gathering. I thought you were playing Magic the Gathering. I hopped in and you were playing Enshrouded. I was like, what? That's misleading. Not really misleading. You just said you liked it. I thought it was funny, though. Fucker. Get trolled. Oh, that's hilarious. I totally got trolled. I was in the middle of doing something, but like, hold on, I gotta check this out. Totally got me. That was funny. Alright, this is only level 83 zone. We don't need to be here. Let's go. We need to go to the jail. Gotcha. I haven't played it in so long, but I have invested like several $1,000s in cards, like offline. I did play online for a little bit. My brother plays online constantly. Cool. I spent so much money on real cards that I was so hesitant to actually spend money on digital cards. But you can unlock them, like you said. Yeah. Just gotta go slow. I agree with you. Oh, gold already? Alright, so here we're just looking for the smith. I got so many minions, this isn't even a challenge anymore. I do love Magic the Gathering though. There we go. Got him. I had a Eldrazi deck, was probably my favorite. That and a Blitz Infect deck. There's a whole bunch of unblockable creatures that did infect damage. My brother hated it so bad he stopped playing against me. He's like, I'm not going to play if you play that. But my Eldrazi was probably my most expensive deck, but my funnest deck. Like turn 4, turn 5, I can be throwing out like a 10/10 creature with that forces you to sacrifice some of your lands and stuff. It was retarded. Yes. Oh, I'm super competitive. I don't play it to try out cool strategies. I play it to obliterate somebody. And I spent like $400 or $500 on that deck, and it obliterated 9 times out of 10. It was so nasty. I loved it so much. But I absolutely play to be toxic and win. I want to beat you so bad you don't want to try again. So I think we hit all of our target guys. We got Griswold, we got the Smith, we got Bloodraven. Time for Endariel. It is. Like people play sliver decks and stuff just to annihilate you or counterspell you until you can't do anything. My brother was like a token spam deck, so he'd end up attacking you with like 400 creatures. Like he had like an infinite loop something all the time. It's fun though. You can get the cards and come up with a strategy and pull it off, right? 'Cause that's the balance. Try not to get too mana starved or heavy. Probably my funnest, it's not my strongest deck, but one of my funnest decks was a mill deck. And I had a card that was XX for every card or every creature card in a graveyard. And all it did was constantly mill the crap out of people. And every time you milled, you flipped over more zombie tokens. But then that one creature would just be like plus 50, plus 50. It was sweet. So many strategies. I think this is one where I'm always supposed to hug the right. Free to poison and bone skills. That's nice. For necromancer. Let's see, what have we got? Griswolds. Free to traps. I was looking at more Diablo 4. It looks significantly different than I remember now. They really made some changes to the end game. Looks pretty good. And Shrouded looks pretty good too. Watching more of your videos. The few that you have board, come on. It looks pretty good though. Saigons. Move these over here. Roasted. Land of a billion chests. Holy crap. Oh, we've learned which ways not to go. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Lots of runes today. And they're low level runes, but still lots of them. And the loam, the foul. The pull was nice. Still, just a lot of low runes. Well, I went every direction but the right one. Literally the last hallway. Go figure. Go figure. Dragon shield, no. White plates. I'll take a doll. Alright, and Dario, I need your charm. And if you want to drop a stone in Jordan, I'd be appreciative. You said no. Just my charm. Right. That's one normal run done. 62 more to go. Go ahead and clear all these out. Alright. At least now that we've discovered everything, it ought to go faster. Let's drop off our runes. Drop off some charms. So Dario goes in this group. I think Plague Bearer is a different group. Plague Bearer, I'm deciding whether or not to put him with Corlic and Maldok. What is this? 10 magic fine, 3 mana. Not terrible. Keep it over here. Got some other like 10 magic fine guys here.
I can't. Impossible. Impossible.
I just finished all of the gems. Yes. I can now turn off all the gems. Loot filter. Gems. No gems. That's nice. Still going to keep the Talon above because, like I said, they drop so many of them. It's just easy to keep converting up. Case in point. This. Smith, Bloodraven, and Griswold are all on par with these guys. Dariel's the only boss level. Oh, I got more charms here. More jewels here. No one goes there. Nice. But this time we just need 2 of these. Let's go with just my typical Moonlords. And let's go with these guys for lightning, and let's get a fire. These guys are king of the fire damage.
Not enough mana.
We'll just keep it simple.
Greetings.
Alright. We'll start with Bloodraven. We actually have to participate to keep the speed up, but that's what we want. Battle bow. Looking for bases for rune words that I want. Still not seeing many, but that's alright. We're going this way. Siege crossbow. He may be new. He's not. I was so hoping. Homeboy can hope, right? We got rune, shard. Hatchet, 15. Oh, my dude just annihilated Blood Raven. Nice. Yeah, cold code scene. Let's grab that pool, and then let's head out of here. Then we'll go to Stony Field. Here. Too fast. Don't see the stones for some reason. They had to have been. I remember they're close. That's what I mean. Where are we at? Over here? Go this way. Yeah. Super close. Had to remember though. Alright, we're just here for the smith. Get him real quick. Dang, another Shaco. Hell yeah, that's my third one. Harlequin Crest. Trangles, we've seen Trangles. Trangles, Claws. Pretty sure. Let me just double check. Trang. Yeah, we've seen his claws. Okay. Down. So we'll drop down on the ground. Shaco, I love keeping all my Shacos. And they annihilated him without me even participating. Good little minions. Killing champions up here. Tower room. Up to the next one. Let's throw the Shaco in here because that's awesome. And the Countess. Black Marsh. Saigons? Mortal Kings, that's right. We'd seen those before. Always want to double check on some of the harder to find ones just to make sure I got it recorded. Sweet. So glad to see that worked. Fender I don't need. There's a loose boulder there somewhere. I don't know where it went. Chain gloves, no, nothing. Nothing super necessary. Let's go down. Just remember all the ghosts. These are good to kill. High rune drop chance. Relatively speaking. Come on, pick it up. Loud crack. That sounds a little familiar. Yep, we found that one too. Stay on target. Kill the ones we see. This way. Pushing my way down. Let's see what we got here. Faster hit recovery, some jump. Okay. Another venom ward. Alright, Countess, what do you got? Key of Terror. L rune. Wow. A barrel dropped significantly higher rune than that. Jeez. I'll take the key. That's pretty insulting, Countess. She was just like, I ain't got anything for you. I'll take the key though. Key's not bad. Alright, so after the Countess, time for the jail. Outer cloister. Die, bitches, die. Damn, 2 shards right back to back. That was crazy. No wonder why they're taking a little longer to kill. This is terrorized. Who's messaging me? We got the Smith again. Did. I'm friend Dario. Ooh, Cliff Killer. Nice. Got our first drop of the night. An hour and 22 minutes in. Cliff Killer. Uh-oh. We got a ring. Could be anything. And it's crap. Boo. Or do we crap hundreds of times more before we get something good? Bone Shield. Wall of the Eyeless. We got like 2 in a row all of a sudden. I'll take it. I remember that being a sought after shield for early level casters. Oh, that's why 5 men after each kill? Jeez. Yeah. That's why. I remember that being like my Necro Corpse Explosion required shield early on. All the Eyeless. Nice. It's nice to knock out some of those low level ones. Good night, Andario. She got the charm. Let's kill the rest of the elites or champions up here. There's one elite there. Alright, that was that one. I'm curious about Griswold. Need a few more of them first.
Yes.
All of these new ones, you know, I gotta test them all. So we got Plague Bear, Griswold, Smith, Bloodraven. Not bad. Decent. No, that's a good melee one. Minimum damage, fire damage, lightning damage. That's nice. It's useless. When I'm not going to do 7, I don't need the resist, and I can just do a topaz, right? So.
Impossible. Impossible.
Nice, our souls are maxed. Now we're doing souls to shavels. That's an upgrade.
The order welcomes you.
Full of gold again.
May I help you?
I mean, I suppose you could help me if you could give me a Stone of Jordan or two. Alright, let's go with that guy. Let's go with these. Let's go with, oh, those are the wrong guys. Let's just go with Ghoul Lords. Let's give the Ghoul Lords a shot. And for melee, let's go with some Siege Beasts. And who should I pair them with? Let's go with some Balrogs. So we got fire and melee. Could have been a bad choice, but we'll see. Lots of bases, lots of low runes. That's kind of the theme for the day so far. Unfortunately, the bases all suck. Until I get one of those. And the low runes are just low runes, right? Insta kill. Demon Hide unique boots. I think that's the first unique Demon Hide boots I've seen. I'd be wrong because I have seen those before. Forgotten Tarashes. That's a common dual leash helm though. All resist, defense, life, mana, dual leash. Very common mercenary helm. I just don't need it. Pretty sure I've gotten it. Chris. Yep. Alright, we got her. Time for Sunny Field. Maybe I didn't pick up anything. Death Spade, that was the weapon we used when we started. Good mana per kill on that. Alright, so that's Griswold. Let's go for the Smith. Very tired today, shit. More tired than normal. Falling asleep, it's only 7:30. I'm gonna crash hard tonight, I can feel it. It's fine, I need to. Gotta start closing it down a little earlier. I guess this is Juan's Justice. I'm told if you can't get Hephaestus, the Smith is a very good tank as well. Alright, that's Hephaestus. So we got Blood Raven. Oh, we haven't done the Countess yet. Let's go do the Countess. Some ghosts there. Freaking bored. Get trolled, nerd. Quite tired. Shit. Struggling over here. At least I can follow a simple path. Oh, my hand itches. My hand itches. Where am I going? Okay. I did say I could follow a simple path. I'm not showing any confidence in that today, but it's okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. I mean, Istrun. I could really use one of those. IST. Wow. Countess, you are disappointing today.
Hello.
Hello. So unassuming. So we did Countess, Griswold, we did the jail cell. For the Smith. Yeah, it's just in Dario now. Just in Dario for the 6,000th time. Okay, I think this is only third. Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out. Dude, got a sound. Nag, 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 next, fish, fish. Oh, wow, she's so fucking angry today. Okay, that's a base. 35 life, all resist 15. Could be better, could be a 40 or 45, but I mean, that's better than the one I put this in, which was all resist 15 by itself. Now I got some more life to go with it. Oh, yeah. Find something about your name. Come on, guys, come beat up this little guy here. That. If you're gonna be able to teach something, you gotta understand it so well that you can teach it to a toddler. You can break it down into concepts a toddler can understand, then you know what you're talking about. Note to yourself, this works, but diversify your damage output. If you're gonna be fire, bring some lightning. Bring some cold. Or cold. Ooh, blood tree stump. Not bad. 2 to masteries, huge crushing blow, all resist. More to mace masteries. Blood tree stump. Kinda neat. I like that. You're welcome. My guys are over here killing her without me. What do we get? Butcher's pupil. Yep, I've seen that. Okay. Kill the rest of them. Oh, another base drop. If there's anything to this. Read a fire skills, 40% extra gold. Cathan's mesh. Yep. Not bad. See if there's a scroll of town portal in here anywhere. I don't see any. Interesting.
Greetings.
I don't know what all those things are for. I think that was for the flail that you make in Act 3. That's just for the token of absolution, but I have a Project Q recipe to do something different. Control Shift left click to move. Interesting. Learn something new every day. So, and Dario, go there. Glad to see my soul runes took. Owls won't. Which means my rouse won't. Good base.
Well.
Let's go ahead and dump these in. So we got the Smith. Smith and Literary.
Yes?
I'm tired. I think I'm gonna log off. Hope you guys had fun. Appreciate y'all being here. We'll see you next time. I'm tired. Have a good one.